being away from you guys and helping you guys just develop has, been something I've missed. But, I had the opportunity to go overseas this summer. I've been gone the last 3.5 weeks. I'm real tired right now, a little jet lagged, haven't adjusted back to the time here because we're 8 hours ahead in England, so I don't know, it'd probably be, I want to say 3 in the afternoon right now. But no, the experience was wonderful. I mean, I'm so thankful that my mom is from England and I had this opportunity to go play and represent Great Britain. It's a whole different level of basketball in Europe. A lot more pride than in the States because you're actually playing for your country rather than your team. So it's just a whole lot more that goes into it. And to be able to put on, a Great Britain uniform was an honor. And I was, fortunately, I was blessed to have the opportunity to actually play for the Olympic team. They offered me, after my first game, I actually played for the U20s team. So it was just like 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds. And then after my first game, I played with them. The head of their basketball operations guy sat down, had a meeting with me, and he wanted me to go back and play with their Olympic team. But I turned it down. I told him that I wanted another year to kind of prep myself to come back in the States and really focus on school in my junior year at Irvine because it's going to be a big year for me to make my next step and heading into my future. But if I have the opportunity to go back next summer, I'll be playing for the senior men's team, and then if we qualify next summer, I'll be able to play in the 2016 Olympics in Rio, which will be, a great honor to be able to do something like that. I know it's not an opportunity that everybody gets, but I've been blessed enough to have opportunities like this. But outside of basketball, the experience is, wonderful. You get to see. I saw 2 different cultures. Luckily enough, I went to a country that spoke English, even though it sounds a little different than how we sound here with the accent. But I saw a different culture. They drive on the opposite side of the road than we do here. The driver's seat is on the opposite side. It's just they live a lot different than we do. The food is interesting. I ate a lot of different things than what we have here. And then when I went to Greece, I was in Greece for 16 days. Basketball every day. I think I only had about a day off out of the time that I was there to really go out and, see what, Greece was actually like. But, it really put a different perspective into life because we are so blessed and, we have so many things that we should be grateful for here in the States. They say we're the wealthiest country in the world, and I mean, going overseas and seeing how these people are living and things that they have compared to what we have, we should just be truly thankful. And you guys should always think about the things that you're given and opportunities that you have, and make sure you take full advantage of it. Because when I was over there, I'm seeing, family of 4 people on one little moped, maybe this big, with no helmets, riding around town, and I'm just thinking, like, if I saw this in the States, they're either getting a ticket or somebody's going to get seriously hurt, but this is something that, they're used to and accustomed to over there. But, it's not a very wealthy country. I was lucky enough, we were on an island that was, known for, people coming over for vacation and just a really nice place. Luckily, we got to stay in a 5-star hotel and enjoy, things like that. But just to see the lifestyle of other people in the world is, an eye-opening experience that, I'll hold for the rest of my life. And I was just, thankful for this opportunity. But, I'm happy to be back. I'm going to stay around just for a little bit and, watch camp because, I just miss being around you guys and hanging out and helping and, talking to you guys and developing a relationship. And that was one thing, was going over there and developing relationships with, I had a teammate from Irvine who was on the team because he's from England. So that was helpful, but to be able to develop a relationship in that short period of time is, something that I have friendships with them now and stay in contact with them for, however long. But I got to play with a great group of guys, great coaching staff. It just made my experience so much better. And hopefully I get the opportunity to go back next summer and play for the senior team. But, the experience was great. If you get the opportunity to not, if it's not basketball or whatever, to get out of the country and experience a whole new culture and lifestyle, then I definitely would recommend going somewhere, whether it be in Europe or Asia or something like that. But it's something that you'll enjoy, definitely. The worst part is just the plane ride over, because it's 8-hour, 10-hour plane ride that you have to take. But other than that, it's just a life-changing experience, that now I'll have for the rest of my life, and I'm just thankful for that opportunity. So the biggest thing is, take advantage of every opportunity you get. Every time that you come into the gym, make sure you make the most of it. Anything that you're doing outside of school to, that can help better your future, make the most out of it, because, only a few doors are open throughout your life, and you have to make that decision whether you're going to walk through that door or if you're going to walk by it and close it. But I would just say, take full advantage of everything you're given, because, we're living a truly blessed life here in the States, and compared to what other people are living around the world.
Thank you very much. Before I let you go, though, tell me, what's the plans for this year, man?
Where?
At Irvine, what's the plans?
Well, we definitely when we go back to school. I'll be back in 2 days. To focus on school is the first thing. Because without school, nothing else is. You have to have a backup plan. But we want to get to the NCAA tournament, of course. I need to have a better year than I did last year, because these next 2 years are, headed into, hopefully playing professionally in 2 years, and I need to have a big year, make sure I lead my team a lot better than I did last year. That was one thing I definitely feel like I struggled in, and I feel like I've never struggled with, a leadership aspect. But yeah, just being able to help lead my team and hopefully make the NCAA tournament. That's the biggest thing, and I want to be an all-conference player this year, maybe even player of the year, and be a mid-major All-American again.
Any questions before we go up, before he gets out of here? Any questions for JB? I know you got a question for him. Where he get his handsomeness from? That's pretty clear. That's pretty clear. He gets it from me. All right. So I want to get started, and again, give Alex a round of applause, please. He's on this funny schedule right now because he keeps waking up. He can't seem to sleep. He got in my bed this morning like a little baby. Dad, I can't sleep. Get the hell out of here. So you'll stick around for a few. Talk to some folks. Yeah. So during that time, get a chance to chat with him. Hey, listen, again, you got the opportunities in life. They only come around if it's working with Coach and Jeff. I think some of you guys you probably, especially you older kids who have come here in the afternoons or in the evenings. You got to take the opportunity to work with Coach Jeff. And I've said it before, and I'm not slighting myself in one bit. Best coach around here. The greatest temperament for the game. Teaching the game, connecting with people. You got to take advantage of that. When I leave in the fall and I say, well, I'm not going to be around coaching, I'm going to love that time. I'm not kidding you. I'm going to miss dealing with Malia. I'm going to miss working out with her. I really am. And some of you that come here all the time, I'm going to miss that. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to enjoy not being around basketball. Because it's too much for me. It's too much for me. I think at the end of the day, it's better. I got the best advice from Alex when Alex was a junior, and I think it was probably because I was putting so much pressure on him. And I said, damn, man. I mean, after games, I would be so upset with his play. I was like, let's get in the car. And sometimes we drive over to Wendy's parking lot and we sit in that car and we have some conversation, right? So after that year, I say, okay, man, I'm emotionally charged. What do you want me to do to make this an easier process for you? And he said, just cheer for me. Just cheer for me. And that was the best advice ever. Since that time, every game that I go to, whether it was at Phoenix, whether it could be an all-star game here, games at Irvine, wherever he's playing, I always bring headphones. I'm the only one sitting in the stands with the headphones on, right? And I've done that with everything. I go watch Scarring, and I'm sitting in the stands with the headphones. I don't want to be bothered by anybody. I don't want to be distracted. I just want to watch the game. So when